Hi everybody, today we're going to discuss the concept of if and the power and potential of that word. Hi, my name is Avrohom Czapnik from the Jewish Learning Change in Los Angeles. I hope you and yours are well. This week's Torah portion is a double portion Behar Bechukosai, the last two portions in Chumash Vayikra, the book of Leviticus, the third of the 5 books of the Torah. And Parshat Behar has in it the Teichacha. The Teichacha is the concept of if we do the right thing, there'll be positive consequences. And if, God forbid, we do the wrong thing and we don't repent, there'll be negative consequences. And the Parsha begins with the following statement: Im b'chukosai telechu, if you will follow my decrees and observe my commandments and perform them, then I will provide you rains in your time, and the land will give its produce, etc., etc. If we make that choice. And great people have made the right choices under difficult circumstances. Aleph, Mem. If also stands for Aleph is Aaron and Mem is Moshe. When it came to going out of Egypt, there was a lot of challenges, but they stepped up and did the right thing. Later on in history, in the Purim story, we have Aleph, Mem again, Esther and Mordechai, again stepping up to do the right thing. But not only great people make the right choices. There was a Jew that was captured by the Nazis, and his name was Tzvi Spiegel, and he was a twin. And the evil Dr. Mengele, Yimach Shemoy, may his name be eradicated, decided to do experiments on twins, and he wanted him to be in charge. And he said, you can either work with me and you'll live, or don't work with me and you'll die. And he chose to work with him, but he did it on his own terms, and became a father figure for these twins by calling them by name, not their number, and teaching them and making them feel cared for and loved. He even took siblings that looked alike and made believe that they were twins so that they would have a better chance of living. So we all have choices that we can make. And I'd like to share a poem that I wrote that I think could be helpful. The title of the poem is If. If is a word of immense power. If I know I am a soul with infinite potential, if I understand that every moment I have choices to make, if I look to find opportunities that come my way, if I know I'm not locked into my past history or habits, if I know I can change and grow, if I look to use my time well, if I choose what is right regardless of what others think, if I can relate to all people with respect and kindness, if I can reach the stars but keep my feet on the ground, if I can cherish every moment of life, if I know if I fail, I should keep on trying, if I can stand tall yet remain humble, if I can see God's hand in my life, if I can aspire to make every moment a special memory, if I can steal moments for extra prayer, Torah study, and acts of kindness, if I look to see the beauty of God's creation, if I can recognize my own potential, if is indeed a word of immense power. And maybe not coincidentally, the word for mother in Hebrew is aim, again Aleph Mem, same 2 letters as if in Hebrew. And maybe because a mother is the ultimate in potential, because what choices will the child she bears make? It's the ultimate if. And if we merit, if we're fortunate, then maybe we'll merit the final im, the Aleph Mem of Eliyahu and Mashiach, Elijah the prophet and the Messiah. May we live a life understanding we have choices to make. Sometimes not easy ones, but we have choices to make. If we make the right one, God willing, we'll merit to soon have the final redemption with Eliyahu and Mashiach, Elijah and the Messiah, and the world will be a far better place for all the choices that we make. Have a wonderful Shabbos.